Welcome back to my channel if you are returning. I cannot believe we are in the last week of vlogmas, the last week of the month, the last week of the year. I feel like 2025 has been just such a year, and I think that's all I'll leave it to. But I am currently at Barnes & Noble right now, or I'm going to head into Barnes & Noble to buy some journals for my 2025 junk journal because I don't have any on me right now, and set up my 2026 journal as well. Let's go get some journals. Let's go see if there's any books that catches my eyes, because one of my New Year's resolutions is to read more. I feel like it's a recurring New Year's resolution that I don't always stick to. So I don't know. We'll try again this year. I'm also not going to hold it against myself if I don't hit that New Year's resolution. Yeah, let's go get some journals. Let's go look at some books and then see where else the day takes us. So I am back from Barnes & Noble. I decided not to get any reading books for myself because I still do have books that I need to read / listen to that are on my list. So I'm going to work through that before I commit to new books. But I did pick up my journals. They had a Leuchtturm section and I didn't know which color to go with, so I got 3. I figured I could get 3 now and it would be my journals for the year plus the following year plus the following year. So I got this green one. I got this lavender one. And then I also got this pink one. So I figured I would just get all 3 colors because I couldn't decide which one to go with, and then just use whatever is left over for the following years. But that was Barnes & Noble. I am really excited to set up my journal for 2026, so that'll probably be most of this week, is just setting up the journal and getting everything together. But yeah, I'm really excited for 2026's journals and what it will look like. So I was going to film my 2026 journal setup tonight, but I was decluttering some stuff in my room and kind of lost track of time. So I'm actually going to film that tomorrow when I have more time to really sit and set up the journal the way that I want to. But I did get some Happy Mail. I placed an order on Jet Pens a few days ago, and it shipped and got delivered super quickly before Christmas. So this is kind of like my little Christmas gift to myself. I've been really wanting to explore the world of fountain and dip pens particularly, so that's what I got in this order. If I can open it. So the first thing that I will unpack is this little clamp that I got from Penco. I really love their plastic ones, but 1, I needed to hit the $35 threshold, and 2, I wanted to bring a smaller clamp for whenever I'm traveling or whenever I'm journaling on the go, so that it doesn't take up as much space as the plastic ones. So that's what I got. I also got a little fountain pen converter. So I primarily use the Pilot Kakuno fountain pens, and those come with pre-filled ink cartridges for replacements, but I saw that they had this converter where you can essentially like wind it up in the inkwell and then it'll fill up this cartridge, and then you can use that for the Pilot Kakunos. So I bought that just in case I wanted to try an inkwell that I had, but honestly, I don't know, I really do like the convenience of pre-filled ink cartridges. So I bought it just to try it out, but we'll see how it goes. And then the big purchases that I got. So I bought 2 of the Pilot Iro Utsushi. I have no idea if I pronounced that right, but these are dip pens that you can dip the pen into an inkwell rather than filling up a cartridge. So I wanted to try that out because I do have some inkwells that were gifted to me and I want to do some swatches, and they have shimmer in it, which I heard can damage a fountain pen. So I bought a dip pen so I can try it and use the shimmer inkwells without ruining the pen. And I also just like the concept of being able to dip the pen into an inkwell and then change it out as I need to, rather than being stuck with one specific ink color. So that is something that I'm really excited to open and test out. But I got one in the medium nib and I also got one in the fine nib. So these will be really fun to test out, and I will actually do some swatch tests to see how these write. Hi, this is Editing Carrie. I realized as I was compiling these clips that there's really no context as to what the rest of the week looked like. So after Christmas, I went to go get my hair done, which is usually just a root touch-up and a hair trim. Afterwards, I was so hungry. It is a 4-hour appointment, mind you, so I definitely needed something in my system, and it was such a rainy day that day, so pho sounded like the perfect go-to rainy meal, and I ate that bowl up. It was so good and exactly what I needed. Afterwards, I went to Badash Bakery for some cookies, and she has the perfect soft, chewy, crispy cookies ever. So I mainly took these cookies to go and walked over to Mount Forest, which is a super cozy, super cute stationery store out in Pasadena. And I was mainly there to just browse around because I had already made that Jet Pens purchase, but they have the classics like the Traveler's Notebooks and Midori notebooks. And they also have this community table in the center of the store where you can test and try out different products. So I tried out this fountain pen and it was such a smooth ride, but I had to contain myself and not buy it. They also have different stamps that you can try out, and those were super fun too, but again, I had to control myself and not buy anything there. They have this whole section for gel and rollerball pens, as well as this entire wall for stickers and stamps, which were so cute. I was so tempted to buy one sticker sheet, but again, I didn't. They also had this section of, I think it's stamps and ink pads that are kind of different and unique. I found these ones that come in different shapes and are foiled, so that was really fun and cute to see as well. But yeah, overall, it was such a cute and cozy little space. I definitely do recommend it if you're ever in the area. And that's all for Vlogmas. Bye!